What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Geek City, and today I'm going to be showing you some more books coming out in the year of 2025, some collected editions. Um, I want to start making this a series. I did one around 2 weeks ago where I just went through some hardcovers and trade paperbacks coming out and omnibuses and all this stuff, announcing what was coming out in 2025. I want to continue to make this a series because there are always new books being announced, and it's also helpful for me to, you know, be updated with what's coming out. So I believe there are 20 books in this slideshow that I've made. So if you would like this to be a series where I just go through and talk about a ton of new stuff coming out that have been announced, I love to do that. Some of these have been announced for a while, but I'm just going to break it down here. So first up, we have TMNT IDW Collection Volume 17, and this collects Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issues 133 through 137, and then the Alliance issues 1 through 5, and the Armageddon Game issues 1 through 6. This is $59.99, and it releases April 1st, 2025. I've read, I own 8 volumes of the IDW collection. I need to catch up. But I believe volume 18 is going to be ending it, the original run, because that'll have issues 138 through 150, I'm pretty sure. So that'll wrap up the whole run. Next up, we have Ultimate X-Men Epic Collection, Volume 1. This collects Ultimate X-Men 2001, 1 through 12, and then the half issue. This is $39.99 and releases April 22nd, 2025. I'm hating that like they're making these Ultimate X-Men, like the Ultimate Universe Epic collections, like they're doing Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Fantastic Four, the Ultimates. And I love the Ultimate X-Men, and I own the omnibus, but it's super messed up. It's in really bad condition. Like when I bought it, like there's a lot of binding issues. So these honestly would be pretty useful, but I already own, the omnibus, so too late now. And then we have Transformers Deluxe Edition, Volume 1. This collects Transformers issue 1 through 12, and it is $44.99. It releases May 13th, 2025. So this is going to be I'm assuming a deluxe size, oversized hardcover, and it will collect the first 12 issues. I read the first 6 because I have the trade, and I really love the Energon universe, so I'm probably just going to stick to the trades, though. I don't need the deluxe edition. This is an interesting one. So this is Superman Adventures Compendium. This collects Superman Adventures 1 through 29, Superman Adventures Annual, Batman and Superman Adventures World's Finest 1, Superman Adventures Special, Superman Lobo, Missouri in Space, and this is $59.99, and it releases June 17, 2025. So this is a tie-in, obviously, to the Superman animated series. But what I find confusing is they released Batman the Animated Series, like all the Batman Adventures comics and the Batman and Robin ones, all that were, the ones that connected to the TV show, they released those as omnibuses. And I'm wondering why they chose to make this one a compendium. I feel like it would have been cool to have this as an omnibus. You could have them all matching together. But they chose to make it a compendium instead, which is interesting. So I guess it'll match with Batman Beyond. But I just thought it would have been cool if we got an omnibus of this stuff instead. But oh well, nothing I can do about it. Then we have the Deceased Omnibus. This collects Deceased 1 through 6. Deceased, A Good Day to Die, Issue 1. Deceased, Dead Planet 1 through 7. Deceased, Unkillables 1 through 3. Deceased, Hope at World's End 1 through 15. Deceased, War of the Undead Gods 1 through 8. This is $125 and it releases June 17, 2025. I have not read anything from Deceased. I've heard good things, haven't read it. I know it looks like it'd be fun. This maybe one day could be a pickup. We'll see. I'll do some research about it, see if it interests me at all, and then who knows, maybe this will be one I pick up. This is Codename G.I. Joe Deluxe Edition Volume 1. So this collects Duke 1 through 5, Cobra Commander 1 through 5, and the Energon Universe 2024 special. This one is $49.99, and it releases June 24th, 2025. So this is going to be a Volume 1, because I'm assuming they'll do one that collects Scarlet and Duke, or Scarlet and Destro. So like the Transformers one, but with G.I. Joe. And I believe they're making one for Void Rivals as well, and any other series you get. So yeah, that's interesting. It's just collecting the G.I. Joe tie-ins. Next up, Batman Detective Comics New 52 Omnibus. Okay, I did not update the stats on this. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to add them. Okay, so it's because it collects. It's right now it says collects TMNT 1 through 6. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot to update that. That is my bad. But so you're gonna have to look up what it says what it collects. I totally forgot to do that. I probably should check that. That is my bad. It's $125 and it releases June 24th, 2025. I have not read the New 52 Detective Comics run. Obviously, I've read the Scott Snyder Batman run, but I have not read the Detective Comics. And I remember as a kid, like 2012, 2013, being in the local comic shops and seeing this poster with the Joker and the babies, and it just terrifying me. And like, I know I need to read it at some point. I'm sure it's good. It's always, when people think Batman New 52, they think Scott Snyder's run. So this one seems to be overlooked. Here we have TMNT Return to New York trade paperback. This collects Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 through 6. It is $20 and it releases June 24th, 2025. So this is the relaunch from the IDW because, the original IDW TMNT run wrapped. So this is Jason Aaron picking up the book. Haven't read yet. I don't know how I feel. From what I've heard, it seems interesting. It's like Raphael's in prison and all this stuff. Very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Hopefully it's good. And it's $20. I wish that IDW does what Image does, where Image books are like $10. Like the trade paperbacks can be like pretty cheap, or Dark Horse is also pretty cheap too. Like those trade paperbacks are like $10 for like 6 issues. I wish IDW would do that too. Then we have the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man trade paperback. This collects Amazing Spider-Man 61 through 70. This is $34.99 and releases July 23rd, 2025. I have not read this stuff. This is I believe the start of the Joe Kelly run. I don't know if it's good. I haven't heard anything about it. Have not checked that one out. It's interesting that this trade paperback collecting only 9 issues is $34.99. There are deluxe editions that are oversized that aren't as expensive as that. Why are trade paperbacks $35 now? That's insane. All right, then we have Absolute Batman Volume 1 trade paperback. This collects Absolute Batman 1 through 6. It is $17.99 and releases August 5th, 2025. I haven't read anything from the Absolute line. I haven't read Absolute Batman, I haven't read Absolute Superman or Wonder Woman. Martian Manhunter and Flash just came out like Wednesday. Yeah, I haven't read any of them, but I'll definitely pick up these trades because I've heard that the Absolute line is really good. All right, then we have Symbiote Spider-Man by Peter David Omnibus. This collects Symbiote Spider-Man 1 through 5, Absolute Carnage Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality 1 through 5, Symbiote Spider-Man King of Black 1 through 5, Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads 1 through 5, and Symbiote Spider-Man 2099 1 through 5. This is only $100 and it releases August 12th, 2025. I have zero interest in buying this. It's Spider-Man Omnibus, so I thought I'd put it on here. This one is an interesting one. This is Batman Year 3 Deluxe Edition. This collects Batman 436 through 439. It's $20 for Deluxe Edition, and it releases August 12th. This one I'd consider picking up. I believe Year 3 is more loved than Year 2, because Year 1's obviously, one of the best comics of all time. Year 2 is not great, and I don't know about Year 3. But it retells the story of Batman, of Robin's origin. So I don't know. I consider picking this one up. It's only $20, and it's oversized, so... And I already own Batman Year 1 and 2, so I guess I gotta get all 3 of them. Alright, this is one that I know a ton of people are excited for. I don't know if I'll pick it up because I own almost all of Tom King's run in trade paperbacks, like all the trade paperbacks, so I don't need this book, but it's still cool to have another Batman omnibus. This collects Batman Rebirth 1, and then it collects Batman 2016 1 through 32, Batman Elmer Fudd Special 1, Detective Comics 941 through 942, The Flash 21 through 22, Nightwing 5 through 6, and Good Boy from Batman Annual 1. It's $125 and it releases August 19th, 2025. This was a highly requested one. And we already got the James Tynion one at the beginning of the year. So, man, Batman Rebirth by Tom King, and then I'm assuming they'll do Volume 2 and then the follow-up with James Tynion run. I wonder if we'll get a Chip Zdarsky one, since that is now wrapped up. Alright, we got Absolute Superman Volume 1 trade paperback. It collects Absolute Superman 1 through 6, $18, and it releases August 19th. Again, I'll definitely pick this one up when it comes out. Supergirl Body and Soul. This collects Showcase 96, 8, and then Supergirl 1 through 18, Supergirl Annual 1 through 2, and Supergirl Plus Issue 1. This is $39.99, and it releases October 14th, 2025. This is the Peter David run. Have not read it, but who knows? Maybe this will be a future pickup. Superman, Our Worlds at War Omnibus. We're finally getting another Superman Omnibus. DC's been doing a lot better with Superman, like they did the Triangle years, or the Triangle era Omnibus. This collects Superman 151 through 154, 159, 165, 170 through 171. Adventures of Superman 576, 586, 592 through 593. Action Comics 763, 777, 779 through 780. Superman the Man of Steel 98, 109, 114, 1 through 115. Superboy 89, Wonder Woman 171, Superman Y2K 1, Superman Metropolis Secret Files 1, Superman Lex 2001, Superman Our Worlds at War Secret Files 1, Young Justice Our Worlds at War 1, Batman Our Worlds at War 1, and Green Lantern Our Worlds at War 1. So this is an event, so it's going to collect a lot of stuff. I believe this double dips with the Superman City of Tomorrow Compendium, which is coming out. So that I think those double dip a little bit. Judas Contract Deluxe Edition. This is the 2025 edition, and it collects the new Teen Titans 39 and 40, the Tales of Teen Titans 41 through 44, and Annual 3, $29.99, and it releases November 8th, 2025. I'm considering getting this one because this is an iconic story, but what I'm probably going to do is just buy the DC Finest book because you're getting all the Judas Contract plus more stories, and it's only like $10 more expensive, so that's definitely one. I'll probably buy the DC Finest book instead of the deluxe edition. Then we have Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 5. This collects Ultimate Spider-Man 150 through 160, Ultimate Fallout 1, Ultimate Marvel Team Up 1 through 16, Ultimate Spider-Man Super Special 2002 1, material from Ultimate Fallout 2, 4, and 6. This is $100 and it releases November 18th, 2025. I believe this is it. They finally collected everything. By this point, I will admit I wasn't as big of a fan of the book. Like Mark Bagley wasn't on it anymore. It kind of had a different vibe to it. And I wonder, does this double dip with Death of Ultimate Spider-Man? I don't know. Need to double check that. And then I believe this is the final. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. All right, so this is X-Men by Brian Michael Bendis. This collects Uncanny X-Men 2013 1 through 35, then 600 because they changed it to 600. Back to like the legacy numbers. Then we have all new X-Men 16 through 17, Wolverine and the X-Men 36 through 37, X-Men Battle of the Atom 1 through 2, X-Men 2013 5 through 6, Uncanny X-Men Annual 1, all new X-Men Annual 2014 issue 1, $125, and it releases November 25th, 2025. I haven't heard a lot about this run, but it's X-Men Omnibus, so I thought I'd include it on here. Introducing Wonder Woman. This collects Wonder Woman 1 through 4, All-Star Comics 8, Sensation Comics 1 through 18, Comic Cavalcade 1 through 2. This is $39.99 and it releases December 9th, 2025. DC Finest is getting they've done the Superman DC of the I do own the Superman DC Finest where it shows his first appearance and all that. I don't need this one though, unlike Superman, because with this I own the Golden Age Omnibus. But I would consider getting rid of that Golden Age Omnibus because it's not even like a great story, and it's taking up room that could be for a better omnibus. So I'd definitely consider selling that omnibus and buying the DC Finest book instead. That's something I might do at some point. We'll see. All right, that is all of them. I tried to go a little faster this time because there was a lot more books and I needed to. But yeah, if you would like to see this become a series where I go through and break down some of the new stuff coming out, I'd love to do that. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like the video, subscribe. And I want to mention one thing. I haven't bought a lot of books lately, but I believe right now I'm currently at 2,000 watch time hours out of 3,000. Once I hit 3,000, I'm able to be monetized, which would help me personally, like my personal life, like saving up for college and everything. But also the quality of the channel would be able to increase so much. Like I'd be able to afford better equipment and buy new books all the time, and I'd be able to review the new stuff. So if you have any interest in wanting to help, I'm not trying to force you to or anything, but if you want to help, please consider just continue watching, liking, subscribing, and as always, stay geeky.